Hi everyone, and welcome to another shaving video. And in today's video I'm going to be using the Merkur Red and Black, a very small non-adjustable Bakelite razor. And as you can see, it's a very small in my hand. It's roughly the size of the Yuma, if anybody's got one of them, but much lighter. A three-piece non-adjustable razor, as you can see, and I'm using, if you can see that, a super Iridium extra stainless blade, brand new. Put the plate on, and then you got to be careful with these because they're a plastic, oh, you can't see it, maybe plastic thread. So there we go. And that's it, and you just got to make sure of the blade alignment, which is nice and straight there. Any overhang, just slightly, if you can see it, just a slight overhang. See it? So you got to be very careful. So if we go over the soap, and that's what the blade comes in, little envelope like that. And the soap I'm using today is Erasmic shaving cream. And I love the smell of Erasmic soap. I've always used the soap. My brush of choice, which is soaking, is the Semogue 830. Oh, I love this brush. Right. Look at that, already. There we go. And of course, shaving cream lathers up in, well, literally seconds really. And as you can see, already we've got a nice peak. Just right. Oh, it's a lovely smell. A very traditional, to me, very traditional soapy, shaving soapy smell. Empty that, just rinse. So you're going to rinse my face. I have just had a shower, but it won't harm. 2 days growth. So it's got its work cut out, really. There we go, look at that, already. This brush, I know somebody said in the comments they'd ordered one of these, and they've been wanting one for a while. And all I can say is, when you think of a Boar brush, you tend to think it can smell when they're new, and you have to, and they're quite firm, you know. But what I found with this one, straight out the box, as soon as you wet it, soaked it, no smell, and it was soft. Oh, like a badger. I love it. Look at that. Oh, lovely smell. You can, as you spread it around your face, you can, it really sort of explodes the scent. Lovely. Okie dokie, onto the first pass. Short strokes, not an aggressive razor this. It would be a good beginner's razor actually. Handy as a travelling razor. Small, lightweight, made by Merkur. You have to keep rinsing these, but as you probably know by now, I rinse any razor I use very regular, so it's a good habit to get into really. I tell you, going through this, the Iridium is doing very well. Yeah, doing a good job there. You know, sometimes you hear me say that, oh, that's a good blade in this razor for me. There's nothing striking me at the moment. You know, it doesn't match in any particular or favourable way at the minute. It's just simply doing the job. Not the most aggressive blade. It's doing the job, but as I say, it's not the most aggressive blade. I would put it. See, it's personal preference really, but oh, look at this. Where would I place it? Wilkinson sword, Persona, maybe in between, but that's putting the Wilkinson sword. No, for me personally, that is below a Wilkinson sword in aggressiveness for that blade, but using it in this razor could make a big difference. You know, if I put that blade in a Merkur Future, it'd probably be the best blade I've used in a long time. So all aspects come into it. But as this shave is in this razor, it's below a Wilkinson sword in aggression. What do I compare this razor to? Well, it's more aggressive than the Wilkinson Sword Classic. I would put it on par. Well, the Yuma is more aggressive, so somewhere between a Yuma and a Wilkinson Sword Classic, just a step up. You can see the gap there. But you don't get to feel any aggression because of this black part of the plate, which keeps it fairly safe really, or least exposed. But yeah, doing the job, fair play to it. The smell of this soap, this cream, has lathered up in no time, as you could see then. And the smell, I like any shaving soap or shaving cream with sort of a soapy, really soapy, oldie smell. Doesn't necessarily smell old to me, but when you smell, if you shut your eyes and then somebody put this in front of you and you smell it, you think, oh yeah, soap. You know, what you think soap should smell like, that's what it smells like to me. Quite small in the hand, this razor, very light and small. If you don't like small razors, you won't like this one. Really. That's looking good. And on to the third and final pass. Look at that. Look how it's this is a surprise. I knew these Semogues had good reviews, write-ups, or whatever you want to call it. but I was pleasantly surprised when I used it, because it's, you know, it's 10 times better than I thought it'd be. But that's for me personally, you know, I really enjoy using it, as you can tell. Look at that coverage. That's just right for me. Lovely silky coverage. Even my teeth look dirty with it, so white. But they're not, they're clean. But they're just not Simon Cowell white. Right, on to the third and final pass. We'll start up here, if you can see. And that sound indicates it's doing its job. Still, even though it's a light razor, no pressure whatsoever. And be very careful when you're doing your sideburns here of this piece there, because I've many times clipped my ear. And sometimes it's bled, and sometimes it's just sort of caught it, but not made it bleed. So just something to be mindful of with any razor, really. That's a lovely sound. Does this soap leave a sheen? Yeah. But not a lot, but it does. You could get away with a couple of passes over the skin with no soap. So no pressure, just glide it over the contours of the face. Which incidentally you get used to as you shave, believe it or not. And then starting, as I always do, working my way up. That's that. Yeah, that's the thing with blades. I find some blades match some razors to a treat, which is a personal thing, obviously dependent on your beard growth, how thick it is, coarse, and how sensitive your skin is. Everything comes into it, even what shaving cream or soap you're using, which helps. Everything helps. The more sort of glycerin in it, or you know, silky it is, this glides over it. Now, a very mild, I find, if I use something like Merkur shaving cream with a mild, say Wilkinson Salt Classic, you may as well try and shave with a pair of skis. It would just you know, run over the top, and it would be quite difficult to get a good shave out of it, really, for me personally. But as you can hear, listen. That's done a cracking job, to be fair. Any pickups? Oh, just a slight bit there. But this is a good shave cream. It does leave a slight sort of silky sheen. But so this blade doesn't shout out at me with this razor, but as in everything, if I walk away from this mirror clean shaven, uncut, no soreness, no razor burn, just done this job. Simple, I've enjoyed it. The cream is lovely. As I say, an old-fashioned, very old-fashioned, well no, not old-fashioned. It's a wrong description. It's, how can I say, soapy, what you'd expect soap. Old, well, yeah, sort of oldish soap to smell like. Proper soap. Lovely shaving soap. Like palm olive. Old Spice. All sorts of stuff like that, really. So that's the shave. Smooth. That's lovely. Very happy with that. Now cologne, I'm going to use Alpa Windsor Fresh. You can see there. And this smells lovely. Used this before. Go on then, have a sniffed it. Got up then, didn't you? Hey. Oh, bit of a tingle, yeah. Yeah, another one. Lovely. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, incidentally, in the Erasmic, in this, there's chamomile, and in that, and glycerin, so I didn't add any glycerin, so I suppose that's why I had that sort of a silkiness. But it's a good cream, good shave cream. I love the soap as well. That is lovely. That reminds me of something as well. Something I can't describe at this minute, but very pleasurable, that. Very clean soapy smell. Yeah, very sort of, if you put this on, it's one of those where you smell clean, if that makes sense. Clean and fresh, lovely scent. That's lovely, it is nice. Slightly, maybe slightly flowery, but oh, that's lovely. And then, of course, moisturising cream. It's match, really. Windsor Fresh again, Alpa. And about the consistency, you can see, maybe not, well, that black thing, consistency of Nivea Soft, maybe slightly more liquidy. Oh, that's a lovely clean cream smell. Well, I tell you, it says it on the bottle, Windsor Fresh, clean smells on both the cologne and the cream. That goes on lovely. That's nice. Oh, that's lovely. Yeah, you know, you feel clean and fresh with that. Chuffed a bit. These were sent to me, by the way. These a while ago, a while ago. Sounds like a song. And very kindly, and I use them now and again, and I go through different sort of, you know, use them today, I might not use them for a couple of weeks, whatever. But so just to recap, the Merkur black and red, or red and black, Bakelite small, non-adjustable, and not aggressive, but not the mildest razor, of course. About the size of the humour, and I would place it in aggression above the Wilkinson Sword Classic, just above and in between the humour, but the humour is quite an aggressive razor, so just above the Wilkinson Sword Classic, and maybe the Gillette Slim Twist or something like that. But anyway, performed lovely, and the soup, well, same opening it. That's the blade I used, and it did its job. I wouldn't match it with that razor for me personally, nothing clicked, but I ended up with a good shave. The blade in aggression below, in that razor, below the Wilkinson sword for me. Erasmic shaving cream, lovely smell, soapy, clean smell. The Semogue 830 performed as I knew it would, fantastically. The Alpa Windsor fresh, fresh, clean, lovely cologne. It's one of those colognes where you feel sort of fresh and clean when you, oh, it's lovely. And the same for this, the Alpa Windsor fresh moisture cream. And that is about it. Another happy shave there. So I hope you're all doing okay. And yet again, thanks to everybody for all your comments and watching the videos, and it's unbelievable. But I do appreciate each and every one of you. So thanks a lot, and I'll see you in the next shaving video.